happy Wednesday to you. It is a frigid, cold night day. It was cold all day, all night. And even like last week, I think actually I'll talk about this morning. It was like -10 at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here where I live in Michigan. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. And hopefully I can work through this because I want to give you guys the good content of creating a bucket list or a checklist type of printable or interiors for your KDP books. As you know, I have been working in and sharing with you guys, I've been working in Adobe Illustrator, and I want to do some housekeeping. There was discussion when I put it out there that I was going to discontinue my subscription for Canva. That's the pro subscription. I have reinstalled that. I just have to wait for my payment to go through, because when you uninstall it from your payment processing, they put this little banner at the top that tells you, well, it will rerun itself at a certain X date. So on the 28th, I will get back to the pro subscription of Canva, and that way I can offer these templates. Now, that being said, I did send an email and included in, I think it was the live stream contents brief of what's going to be talked about tonight. I'm going to do a PDF. It's like the plain version. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the screen, just kind of share with you what that looks like on my Gumroad. And so this is the link here that you probably have gotten. And you're going to see that there is a $0 amount. That is one single PDF template, which is the blank version. And I'll just go ahead and share with you. That's this version here. You put it in 0, and this is all you're going to get. This is the DIY part of it. If you want the done for you, which I am including to be, what is it? The Canva, which is 30 plus pages, a PowerPoint, a PDF, and also there's the CSV file, the spreadsheet file. I think it's reasonable to ask for you to just put $2 in there, and you can have access to all that. So that way, I don't have to keep saying, oh, you got 12 hours to get these files, or you're going to, lose access and they're going to go to $7.95. We're all under a budget. We're all, trying to bootstrap not all of us, most of us, I included, trying to bootstrap our printable or publishing business and to generate some income to help offset some expenses and so forth. And by me creating these done for you type files, it costs me a little bit of my time. So I think it's pretty reasonable to ask for, just a small little courtesy of $2, to get access to all those files. And I would greatly appreciate it. I know that if you are part of the club membership, I do give a lot of other information in there with the KDP and Printables Club with Jenny Hunt. Feel free to subscribe over there. If you're not, you can go to KDP and printablesclub.com, and I can get you a coupon code. And, if you need to have a reduced amount. But anyways, I just wanted to do that little housekeeping. Moving forward, $0 amount, put it in. If you want to just get a basic template, which is a DIY version, I want to call it the DIY version, and then the done for you version, put in $2, and you should get access to all that. And I have it spelled out here pretty well. So of course you get use of all the copyrights either way. And yeah, so that's that. Okay. Let's go ahead while I'm on here talking about Canva. This is, what was it, 30 some pages, 30. Let me scroll on down and we can kind of take a look. You can see all these titles are all different. And actually, what was it? 32 pages. Yeah. So 32 pages. If you want to create another one, and add your own element or item there, all you got to do is come up here and hit here, duplicate page. And then you can, add your page as you want, which is what we can put text here. And we can put for our text heading, maybe. Visit 50 Walmarts stores. Okay. A bucket list. Somebody might have that on their bucket list. Don't discredit that. Visit 50 Walmart stores. All right. Silly as it may be. Okay. And what you do is you can come up here and change the font, the font scripting. You can, do that sort of thing. So again, if that's what you want to, do, you can feel free to do that. You can also use, this type of page and paper there as well. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because that was part of that template. And yeah, okay, let's get into me showing you in Adobe Illustrator how I created these. I used Adobe Illustrator brushes, and yeah, it was kind of a fun process. Um, I enjoy using brushes. I enjoy creating brushes, and actually, for some reason, it's like clicking to me in this last several weeks that I'm really enjoying the process again. I've done it before, really enjoying the process of creating coloring pages. So be aware, I'm going to have a lot more content or live streams or videos, we'll call it that, of just me creating coloring pages for you guys to enjoy. Now, these aren't going to be pages that I'm going to be putting in my books because I have enough, but it's just more just creating stuff and sharing the knowledge with you folks. Um, if you got any requests or any type of ideas, what you like to see in a coloring book, shoot me a message, or send a comment below and let me know, because I'd be happy to kind of problem solve or work through that and create something. Next week, another little housekeeping item on the idea of coloring pages. I'm going to create some mandalas. My goal is to create a minimum of 20, and that would be, again, through that $2 done for you pack, and you will get access to the Canva template for that. You can download that or add to it, and then as well as the PowerPoint file if you choose to use PowerPoint, and a couple other stuff. But definitely sign up over on my email list, and you can have information when I send an email about that stuff. So, alrighty. So let's go ahead and jump over to Adobe Illustrator, and I will show you what I was creating and kind of getting the idea here. All right. So as I was mentioning, I really have been getting back into creating brushes. For some reason, I don't know. I got out of it, and then I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and just create a new layer. I'm gonna create a new artboard. I decided that that's what I like. I mean, I like creating these little brushes, and it makes life so much easier. For instance, for actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the pencil, which is the short, the was it the keyboard shortcut? Yeah, it is N. And let's say I want to draw this little line here. Okay. And I have some other brushes that have been created. And let's see, I got some doodle borders. With that line selected, I have my little doodle border, right? And I can create these type of type of borders. I'm just going to create this little page really quick. String along, made it bigger, right? And then let's say I want to create for our to-do list, I want to create a box, a nice little container for that. And actually, I'm going to select these here and line them up so that way they're nice and even. And let's see, I want to create this to be, ooh, that's a little obnoxious. We're not going to do that. And that's obnoxious too. Of course, that's a little obnoxious. All right, let's find another, yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm not in love with it. You know what? Let's go ahead and just work on creating a quick little pattern brush. And let's see. I'm going to take my little line here and create a line so that way I know. And then from here, what I can do is I can create my, what do I want to do? I'm going to zoom in. All right, so I'm going to go to N, and I'm just going to create a little doodle. Oops. Another one just to kind of add to it. Maybe we want to add like a little, make this a little flower. Okay. Oops. And let's see, we can add this here. And let's go ahead and create another one. Just fun little doodles. You can always take and draw these out, maybe on a card, or a notebook paper or something like that, and scan them in. If you're into creating doodles, or if you know somebody that does that, and you'll be amazed. I mean, it's just amazing the opportunities you can have just by creating, little doodles. Little doodles. Let's go ahead and add that right there. And let's see, we'll just go put this back here real quick. Let's go ahead and create another one, another little petal area. And I want to just put something quick there. And let's take that down by a couple points. All right, so what I want to do is I have my line. So I'm going to scroll this here. I'm going to group it. And then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to move my line over. I'm going to copy it. Right there, let's say. And let's say I want to reverse it. Just for fun. And whoops. Is it going to work? Yeah, it's going to work. Normally I'd have these be white on the inside. So my fill would be white and my stroke would be black, which really makes it handy. As you can see, like over in my flower doodle brush patterns over here, it just makes it easier for the coloring, but you have to make it a closed path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these. I'm going to scale this down really kind of small. Let's check our stroke. There. Yeah, let's go to 0.25. So now I have that. All I got to do is just drag that over to my brush panel. It's going to ask me what type of brush I want to create. Do I want to create a scatter brush, art brush, or pattern brush? And for this, I'm going to go ahead and create my pattern brush. And that pattern brush is going to be on the outside. So for this here, I'm just going to call this flower border. Livestream. You can name it whatever you would like, And I'm not going to get into these other little functions and features, but that's pretty much all I do is just figure this out. This is like little corners and what it's going to look like. All right. So I hit OK. And while I'm doing that, I delete that. Now it's a brush. Now let's say I have this rectangle here. I select the rectangle and I want to make that my flower border that I just created for my brush. And there we have it. So I can increase the size if I want. It creates a nice little border, type of area for somebody to color. And doing the same thing. I mean, I know I got another brush set. Let me check. Was it the Yeah, the vines. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another container. This is going to be the one that has all the words and all that fun jazz stuff. You know, the little to-dos, the little sentences. And I can use my brush, that was created for that. Just adds a little extra appeal, especially in the coloring world. And I'm going to add these little lines because every to-do has to have a line, to write something on, right? And I have my line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my little checkbox, which is right here. Let's go ahead and move that over just a hair. And again, I mean, I'm doing this in Adobe Illustrator, but you can always create these in um, Canva if you wanted to, or PowerPoint, whatever your choice is, whatever your program flavor I'm going to say is. And I'm just going to duplicate these, maybe. Can I duplicate it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I can duplicate it. All right, so I have that. And then let's say I want to make this a container. Just kind of using that idea principle. Create my containers. What's this look like? Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby, right? Let's go ahead and zoom in. Check this out. Then we can increase that. We can decrease our stroke. I like the 1 point. And then the nice part about it is we have this other area over here. I'm going to go ahead and draw this rectangle, but this area here where you can create some other type of coloring things, or maybe more information or something like that. Let's give that a little. Let's find some. Oh, not that. That's kind of obnoxious. What did that give us? Yeah, same thing. And then let's go ahead and center this. What I would do is to add my text, I would go and find my CSV file, and let's see if I can do that. Go to Window, go to Variables, which I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import my. Oh shoot, I can't do that. All right. I'm afraid if I go through this process, it's going to make my computer crash. So, anyways, I'm going to hold off. You've guys seen the CSV file process. I think if you're new to watching this live stream or me sharing my process of creating these printables in Adobe Illustrator, basically what I do is I go to Variable, I find that CSV file, and I import that, and then I create text in there, and then I batch through. So let me dig up some video, or maybe I can create another video just solely showing that, and I'll put that on either my YouTube channel or I'll share it in another live stream. But I know if I go and do that right now, my computer is going to crash. So, but anyways, that's the basics. There's a lot of stuff out there. You could create, a bucket list or checklist, and you can even, definitely go into different niches and find like mommies. What was one I seen on Etsy the other day that I thought was pretty interesting? Had a lot of them people purchasing it or had it in their carts. I think it was mommy's sledding party checklist. I think it was, or something like that, which I thought was unique. I mean, it had like maybe 20 people that had it in their cart. So there's just all kinds of stuff you can do with those type of items and to-do lists. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that yeah, it's pretty easy. This is probably going to be. This isn't probably. This is going to be a short live stream. Like I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather, and I will definitely come back. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to share with you guys too. Let me go ahead and click back. I am going to do a live stream at 3 p.m. on Mondays, starting this next coming Monday. It will more than likely be a pre-recorded live stream, and maybe I'll do my mandalas for that one. So I'll make an announcement when that is, and I'll show you a thumbnail of the finished product, and it'll be a project. I hope you guys are enjoying these type of project live streams or these type of trainings where you get the over the shoulder look, and then if you want, you can always download the basic file by going to my Gumroad, or if you want the done for you file, $2. It's not too much. So, but yeah, that's it. Let me go back really quick. We'll check on the Gumroad. I'll make sure that I'm adding some good extra value to this live stream, because I know I'm cutting this off short. So let me see. And yeah, here we go. All right. So I believe I tried to share this last week, the Gumroad. So let me go over to the Gumroad website. Gumroad, I'm just falling in love with it. I think it's a good, solid platform. I've talked about this in other live streams or other instances. They have come a long way with a rebranding. I'm not probably too hip on the 1970s disco vibe brand, but yeah, it is what it is. What I like about it is the pricing. They used to have a pricing model. Now the pricing model it's free. It's free to get started, and then lifetime earnings 9%. So I highly, 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 highly suggest. Let me bring the camera back to me again and just say this. I highly suggest, if you don't have another place, another platform, website, or anything like that outside of Etsy or Teachers Pay Teachers or Amazon Ignite, there's a bunch of them out there, right? Marketplaces. If you don't have that platform, your own website, check out Gumroad. It is much easier to add that to your workflow, to add those items just in case something happens where that marketplace, like Etsy, comes along and shuts down your listings. Then you're basically screwed, right? If you're only depending on your income, your sales from Etsy, you have no other place to drive traffic. I highly suggest looking at, and you don't have the means, right, to have a website, you don't have any technical knowledge or anything like that. I highly suggest looking at Gumroad. It's very easy to set up. There's no monthly fee. You pay less percentage on the sale the more you make on sales. And yeah, it's phenomenal. But I got a few minutes here. I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about that. Go to gumroad.com. If you're downloading my files from Gumroad, you already know some of the process. You can see here, $0 a month. Transaction fees are 2.9 to 9%. That is the deal there. Affiliate program. That's another one that I want to talk about maybe later on and down the road. Maybe you want to set up an affiliate program to help sell your printables or KDP books or ebooks or any type of digital products. You can do courses, memberships. This is the part that I really, 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 really like. They remit the GST or VAT tax, just like Etsy. Gumroad will remit, if you understand that, they will send the VAT tax to the country or place that is requiring that on that product. You can email customers. I really, really like that. It's just great. And again, $0 per month. If I have a Podia, theprintableguy.com is built on Podia, but I'm using Gumroad to test it, to get people familiar and idea with it. Actually, to be honest, it's an experiment. It's an experiment where, how well does Gumroad hold up? and how well is it being received by you friends that are enjoying the done for you or the DIY files and projects that I'm sharing. You can sell just about anything. Anyways, go to gumroad.com, check that out. Let's see. Let me pull the camera back really quick, and I can kind of go on my dashboard, give you a look and feel of what Gumroad is doing for me, and yeah, kind of give you an idea. All right, so this is where it's at. For what, last month or so, I have been using Gumroad, sharing with you guys, and I've had 85 sales, right? But people are putting in $0 amount, which is fine, which is great. People have donated or made a purchase, which is $6 as of right now. Okay, and here's the nice part: I can actually see in my analytics, because Gumroad is giving me the analytics, who my referrers are and what the conversions are. Okay, and that's pretty powerful. That's definitely pretty powerful. I can see that having an email list is very important. There's been 112 views, 36 sales by conversions. The other part, I can make post. I can make posts to, like I'm trying to think, like a blog. I could publish posts and stuff. I don't use this. Maybe I will in the future. And then I'm not going to go to audience, because then it would show emails and stuff. I don't need to show that here in the live stream. But if I go to audience, it will tell me who and what is who and what product was either purchased or downloaded. And then of course you got your profile. The nice part about Gumroad too is they have a discovery. A discovery is like their version of a marketplace. And I'm just going to go through that really quick and show you. Let's see. I can go to Discover up here. Maybe go Discover. Okay. All right. So let's say I want to do KDP. Just waiting for that to catch KDP. All right. And I'm in Discovery. Just going to hit search. Right. Let's see what happens. All right. So, yeah, these are places and people that have stuff on Gumroad that they're selling under the KDP, which is pretty cool, right? You can sell your interiors. You can sell your puzzles if you create puzzles. Wow, that's 3,000 pounds. Wow. All right. Some people are doing, the lined paper, $1, just all kinds of stuff. 550 color templates. Basically what I'm getting at is you can use Gumroad as a marketplace as well. But the only way to do that is like KDP books, okay, which you come up here, you got KDP interiors, templates, KDP. The only way to do that is to put it on there. And like I said, if you don't have a website or you want to bootstrap bootstrap your Printable or KDP, ebook type business, your digital download business, look at Gumroad. You only pay for the sale once the sale happens, which is, if you're just starting out, it'd be 9%. A coloring book masterclass, the KDP guy, that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. Of course, you got the libraries, analytics. What was I talking about? Oh, products. I'll just give you an over-the-shoulder view really quick. You can see here, I have 83 customers. My revenue so far is $21.50. And that's for last month. Made 3 sales. Oh, great. Cool. Revenue, $2. If you are the person that made the $2 purchase, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. To create a new product, I just come up to new product. It'll create another product for me. And it's very easy. So I'm going to go ahead and right here on the live stream. I'm going to go through the process of creating the other product for Monday, which is I'm going to give the product name a title, which is Livestream. Let's see, mandala coloring printables. Okay, and the price. I'm just going to set that at 0 for right now. I hit next. And then you can see here. I mean, this is how easy it is. I always, for the live streams, then what date is, which I'm trying to think of what the date is going to be on Monday. Let me check that out real quick. What is it? January 31st. So live stream. Zero 01 31 2022. Okay. Just hit save changes so that way I have it. Now this isn't going to come into play until I hit the publish button. I can write my description, which is going to be live stream as an example. Upload files, which is going to be the thumbnail, which would be this part over here on the right hand side, which has the little storehouse. I want this. This is where I can add the content, which is the files, or I can redirect to a URL to purchase. I don't do that anymore. I just upload the file. I could set the price, to $0 amount, and then allow customers to pay what they want, or I can turn that off, or I can turn that on. And of course, offer other types of versions. I can get more into detail on that part of it. But anyways, that's the gist of it. That's how easy it is. And then once I go through all that, add my discovery tags. If I wanted to offer it on the discovery portion of Gumroad, I can do that. Once I have that all set, I just hit the publish, and it creates a link, which, I come up here, hit share. Well, I got to hit publish. And I share that link out. And like I said, it's the beauty of it is there's no overhead. You're not paying a monthly subscription on a website, that you're still, you're trying to build your printable business. But again, my focus on sharing Gumroad with you friends is diversify your places you're selling your products, because I can tell you that by not doing that, you're putting yourself at risk, and you just never know. You never know what's going to happen, and you don't want to ever put your eggs in the basket of Etsy or Teach Pay Teachers. Yeah, so that's it. Like I said, I know this live stream is cutting short, but that's basically what it is. I just creating a little checklist, and you can call it a bucket list, whatever you want, and just add in what you want to do. Maybe you want to see 50 Walmarts. Like I said, I don't know why, but maybe you want to count 10 pine cones that are different unique shapes or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of stretching there, but anyways, all right. I'm going to call it a night. I hope that you guys stay well, stay healthy. I know some of us are coming down under the weather. So I wish you all happy success. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, or Jenny, or that type of thing. So, all right. Have a good night, and I'll speak to you guys again soon. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Yep. You're welcome. Bye.